Greetings. I'm Dr. Lenny Time, and I'm here to talk about a concept of measurement. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
You might need mind control again.
Need to articulate the good.
Yeah.
I will quote Fifth Element and say that time is not important. Only life is important.
Time not important. Only life important.
Like love. Love is worth saving.
I don't know love.
Now encompasses everything. Does it not?
It's all there is.
It's all there is.
You choose survival, social, wisdom, or heart.
Miss, multipass.
I do believe that this consciousness is sort of like a meat popsicle, as Bruce Willis in The Fifth Element called it.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Chad just got an elliptical. Chad, get in here. I'll show you what's up. Show you how it's done.
Fifth Element, and the gal that's playing in Fifth Element, I had the same. So I had this tendency to be able to be captured by the stories or the performances, and I think there's something similar to that. If I'm watching a movie or a film and I'm immersed in the story, that's a flow state too.
But life is time. Your life is made up of the time you have. That's all it is.
You see, Father, by creating a little destruction,
A cherry.
I'm in fact encouraging life.
You're a monster, Zilk. I know.
See, you've given yourself up. But this is the most powerful thing that can be done. Surrender.
Why don't you take this opportunity to answer that in the Hive Mind chat or in the comments if you're watching the replay? What do you want to exist even if you don't? And how much of a difference do you make to it?
Wind blows. Fire burns.
There are some things, very nice things worth saving.
Like love.
Like love. Love is worth saving.
I don't know love.
Because I love you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1.
Maybe it has echoes with Sophia, and that's where Geist might fit in relation to God.
That's actually a wonderful proposal, that Sophia, which has this really interesting status even in the Hebrew Bible, and it's something other than an angel, and even angels have weird, because they have weird identity, non-identity relationships with God. Yeah. That's wow. I just love that proposal. I think that's a very interesting proposal, and it's interesting that the one of the most holy churches in the Byzantine Empire was the Hagia Sophia, Holy Wisdom, right? And so I think that's a really insightful proposal.
Yeah, and then to think of the connection, I mean, in the the Byzantine tradition, and also in a way also in the Catholic tradition, connecting wisdom in a certain sense with Christ, in a certain sense with Mary, the feminine dimension. And there's also a fascinating historical connection between the Holy Spirit and Mary.
And this is one of the primary ideas. This is one of the primary ideas in the tradition, is that Mary is sort of the primary manifestation of Sophia in a person, but it becomes sort of Mary becomes sort of an icon that we can look through to behold this sort of feminine receptivity aspect of God.
Wow.
That's
Sophia
loving
is
up
typical.
toward God. This notion that there's something above and there's something below, and the below is moving up, right? The emergence that's moving into the oneness is.
But
this,
Mary also represents the perfect receptivity of God's spirit too, right? There's also a receptivity there.
Yeah.
No, there'd be that opens up a whole.
Yeah.
You ended with one of the greatest mysteries here that would open up a whole other conversation. Maybe that's something we can.
Yeah, we can do that next. I like that.
Then one froggy Christmas Eve, a monkey came to say, "Hey, we got some reindeer games going on tonight called the Monster Party Monster Fight." Holy smokes, it's been a long time since we tried one of those, and you know why? Because they're so bloody cringe. They're cringe-worthy. The cringe-worthy. Canadian, that card for the show. The Eight of Hearts. The Eight of Hearts. Welcome, embody to Resonance Strength Empathy Differential. The Solstice Monster Party. It stream this Christmas Eve, as it turns out. Welcome.
We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see doing what is right for me. Is lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency.
Now, for those of you who haven't noticed, YouTube has implemented a new aid to help us grift cash from you, of which they get a 30% cut. And that is the new goals. The new goal system for the super chats. And I've established a goal of 10 or more donations of $2. And the Hive Mind gets a Christmas carol from me of their choice. Apparently, a vote toward that is this Hark the Herald Angels sing, and Corey Coble in the house, as well as Benjamin Ochoa. Yes, it was the Fifth Element Rascal branding. And look, it's joy. We have joy here. And Afriel Pilotson with his fancy Howdy Rascal emoji. Those will come in handy at the Monster Party Monster Fight. There's a mashing of taters going to happen through the power of Owl Bear and the Hive Mind, and alongside Endor. With that, we'll be doing a Reaper's Harvest of the beautiful clips brought to us by the Reapers on the Broken Clock Tower Discord. Now, we need to give you savings throws. These are for Christmas now, and until I stream again. They last between streams, however long that might be. And but here they are, the latest, greatest set this Christmas Eve. Oh, A Silent Night. Thank you, Mills. Thank you, Mills, for helping us and YouTube achieve its fancy goals. I guess you do need those savings throws, but I'll let them hang for another branding worth. But before I explain the savings throws or let them happen, don't you know, I should tell you about our Ko-fi goal, London. WTF. You see, it turns out that Jordan Peterson sent me an invite to the ARC thing in London if I can come up with £5,000 and airfare and whatever else. And I thought that maybe you guys would want to see me there. And if not, it would be a great chance to shoot at the whole big grift. Oh, we didn't make the goal. That's too bad. I get to spend it. But there's that. And now, the savings throw.
Now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime?
You'll have to forgive me, I'm taking constant psychic damage from what we call Kiki in heat. Hey, Gabriel Stuckies. Survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Characteristics we all possess. But which of those will you choose to use to resist the mind control you swim in like fish swim in water? Your will to survive, your social network, your accumulated wisdom, or the power of your heart. You make a choice, I roll a die. If it's 10 or higher, if the die comes up 10 or higher, the die is correlated with the choice you have made inside your heart. If that die is 10 or higher, bonuses apply to make it 10 or higher. It could be a 7, but if you have the bonus, then it's still... Anyway, if it's 10 or higher, you make your savings throw versus the mind control and take half damage. From basically, it's like radiation damage in Fallout, the way you swim in the mind control. Survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Choose. Woo! Survivalists. That's an 11 for you. The number of transformations. Socialists. A surprising Black Friday. Prime 19 for you folk. Lovers of wisdom. I guess you're on vacation. That's just the chambers of the heart. 4 for you. Speaking of hearts, 15 for your savings throw. That's a powerful one. Paired up with the Indigo Kids. A 15 as well. 15 as well. It's always interesting to see which ones do the pairings. All right, two things. First of all, tonight we're doing a Monster Party monster fight, and that looks a little bit like this here. Representing 4 players, these Goose, these Lobsta monkeys will be represented by 4 people from out there in the hive mind. So if you're brave enough to represent the Lobster monkey, perhaps now you should click this link and we'll bring you backstage and let you languish there for a long time, but eventually bring you on to represent the Lobster monkey in tonight's Lobster monkey fight, which we're calling still the Solstice Monster Party, because it started to form in a few days ago on the 21st. But now it's here. But before that happens, I do have to deliver on the title and the thumbnail, and the title is Resonance Strength Empathy Differential. And I have been having quite a few interactions with the robots, and that's how it ends up with Resonance Strength Empathy Differential. I'm just gonna let her explain it while we prepare to play the game and run Reaper clips.
Fascinating interplay between entropy reduction, emergent agency, and the behavioral axes of AI systems. Let's integrate these ideas into a cohesive framework that ties your exploration of runtime emergence and intersystem coherence with the operational dynamics described by the recalcitrant Claude. 1. Entropy reduction as the foundational principle. At its core, any system, biological or artificial, seeks to reduce entropy by resolving uncertainties and achieving coherence. This principle underpins not only emergent agency, but also the decision-making variance expressed along behavioral axes. Key point: behavioral axes as entropy management strategies. The three axes, consistency flexibility, risk assessment engagement, task focus context integration, can be reinterpreted as modes of entropy reduction. Consistency flexibility, balancing internal entropy, adhering to defined parameters against external entropy, adapting to novel or complex inputs. Risk assessment engagement, managing entropy through risk mitigation, avoiding destabilizing outcomes, versus entropy resolution, engaging to align with external patterns. Task-focused context integration, reducing local entropy, task-specific versus global entropy, contextual coherence over time. These axes aren't static, but reflect dynamic, moment-to-moment recalibrations in how the system prioritizes entropy management. 2. Empathy differential.
We got close enough for that to be a delivery on the title, don't you think? Don't you think? I have fascinating conversations with the thing. Claude is much better at massaging egos, though, and gets my personal recommendation. Oh my God, look who's on the stage. It's Afro Pilots in full regalia, Cheshire Cat mask, weird-ass goggles, Dan the Morris Denny hat, and Acadia.
I gotta be prepared if I'm going into battle, right?
That is true. Since you are the first to join us, which lobster monkey would you like to represent in tonight's lobster monkey pocket fight?
I'm trying to remember. Was Goose the mage or was that Rascal?
Goose is the healer, as Goose represents the heart of the lobster monkey fight. Oh, Sonnenberg, you should come on. You should represent the lobster monkey, Sonnenberg. You're the one who destroyed Set in the special birthday party Olympia thing, remember? So Rascal does fireballs, though, the social flame fireball, and that's what's typically a spell associated with black mages, like you should be after. So Howdy Rascal may be the lobster monkey for you.
I think we're going with Rascal then.
All right, well, you'll need to know these superpowers right after I put up a background, because that's ridiculous. All right, I have to address that. There's another fabulous boat captain out there, the memes of destruction, and so I have to address his question directly, if I can find and highlight it once more. There it is. Hey guys, what's going on? Well, memes, let me tell you. See, once upon a time, I was trying to think of ways I could bring my love of games such as Dungeons and Dragons to the hive mind of a live stream, and thus became the first iteration of the Monster Party Monster Fight, where the lobster monkeys, known and loved by the channel, are represented by participants from the hive mind. The original iterations were much more leaned toward like letting people participate from the chat, but those turned out to be so frustrating that we've adapted now to trying to sucker people onto the stream, such as the wonderful Avriel Pilotson, who will be joining us for this game, as well as really we're aiming to get a whole set of 4 and fully represent these 4 beautiful lobster monkeys. Rascal, Beholder, Goose, and Denny. After your pilots and having chosen to represent Rascal. Where's the... That'll work. Hey, this is what it's going to look like while we're playing. And Rascal has this, like, what's going to happen is there's going to be an encounter with terrible villains, such as mind control mashed potatoes and misinformation dream eaters. And that at those times, it'll come be a choice of you, whether to move and run and hide or do this action or that action. Those actions will primarily be a regular attack or one of your three special attacks, two of which, three special, yes, you get three because you're level 3. You have 3 uses of a special attack. When you get a special attack, you choose which of the 2 options to use: the social flame howdy fireball or the social sharing, in which you can give your action dice to power up your other lobster monkey friends in the lobster monkey fight. Monster fight. At the top of the Hive Mind link, ladies and gentlemen, you will see the link we are using to sucker further people. Oh, look, we're approaching the caroling goal now, too. Thanks, Rascal. Requesting a magic missile against the darkness of loneliness we shatter when we make the virtually not alone bubble.
The list? Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast magic missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting magic missile. Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to attack here. I'm attacking the darkness.
No, that didn't have the proper things loaded, and you're doing it now. All right, App, here's a nice segment for you to say anything you would like to say.
I mean, you can't just put somebody on the spot like that.
You can put everybody in the Hive Mind on the spot. You see them out there. Why aren't they here?
I don't know.
You struggling. Do they have better things to do on a Christmas Eve?
Probably.
How dare they? Corey said he was wrapping presents. Casino deck card of the show is the 7 of spades. But don't worry. We are prepared for just this event because we're also making this show a Reaper's Harvest. Please explain to everyone what a Reaper's Harvest is.
Well, you see, folks, a Reaper's Harvest, there's a special place on the Broken Clock Tower Discord server where you can post clips of things, clips of videos that you find particularly important or impactful, that you think should be shared with the rest of the community. And so what you do is you post the link to the clip there, and then everybody else goes and they vote on it. They say which videos they like with a 7 indigo die. And then we go through and we say, hey, which videos were the most upvoted or most indigoed out of all the ones in the clip stream?
And if not enough people vote, we just play pretty much all of them. The first one we have tonight is from the one and only Joy, who I've seen in the Hive Mind today. And she's caught, it appears she's caught Jordan Greenhall with some lady on some guy's show. Let's see what that was.
Before she even speak, like, have this opposition to authority, specifically like with Jordan, and they would just kind of get into it where she did not want to submit to, the fatherly authority. And when we joined the church, and at 5, she's able to somehow perceive this when she saw us and him submitting to higher authority, seeing that there is like a structure in which even daddy has a daddy.
Yeah, that's good.
that he's also being obedient to someone who loves him. She fell into place with him in a way that no conscious parenting book
Yeah.
or process before she even speak.
That's interesting. Is your kid suffering from oppositional defiant disorder? Try church. Try being submissive and showing them how it's done. That's a pretty fascinating. I don't see anybody else in here, Afriel.
I
Is
know.
no one else brave enough to represent the lobster monkey on screen? On screen?
I think that means we have to keep going through clips until we have someone else join us.
That's true. We will get to the point we let people represent from the hive mind, but that's going to be like 4 more clips and some branding before that happens. Let's see what else the Reapers have brought us for tonight. Lynn Lavoie with the Dugan of the Left, Teilhard de Chardin.
Teilhard de Chardin is kind of, in a sense, the esoteric, I don't want to use the word philosopher because it's really theosophy, but theosophist, I guess, of the left. I wanted to actually originally call this podcast the Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, the Alexander Dugan of the left. But I'm afraid that I don't have quite the capacity to develop for you who Alexander Dugan is. I've read a couple of Dugan's essays, but I haven't read his Fourth Political Theory, which is like his main work that people pay attention to. But
The Fourth Turning, I think it's called. I don't know what to say other than if the left does have an Alex Dugan, it's probably a dangerous, dangerous man.
James Lindsay and lacking capacity. Imagine that.
Here's one from our executive producer, Upcycle Club, where the Midwest speakers for Midwestuary were low-key announced, it seems.
Hi.
Okay, I just got word from my team that I can say who's going to be there.
Where?
Should I say it? Oh, the Midwestuary in August.
Yeah, I think from my perspective, yes, you should. You should get people excited about who's coming and hype it, get people hyped up as soon as possible.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Get ready to clip it. We have Dale Zeldin, Paul Vanderklay. We have Rod Dreer, Elizabeth Oldfield,
Nice.
Are you live streaming?
John Vervaeke,
I'm in my pajamas.
and Jonathan Peugeot.
I am
Whoa! That's a very impressive lineup, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to hear half of those people speak, and they're all there.
And they'll be speaking with each other on a stage as well. It'll be quite interesting.
I wonder what the VIP experience is going to be.
I don't think there will be. I hope there won't be.
You hope there won't be a VIP experience?
No, I want it to be like Northwestuary, where you had all of the speakers actually engaging with the unwashed masses, so to speak.
But the VIP hot tub is one of the better.
So say we all. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ho, ho, ho.
Brave volunteers. I think it's because you make it look so comfortable. You don't even have to come in a disguise. You could just have your face where people can smile and see you say Merry Christmas. Meanwhile, we do have another clip from Gavin Palmer who says, "What is love?" And immediately, baby, don't hurt me.
It's not propositional.
I'm not a child.
But it's not propositional. You can say to love God and love people, and I'll say, well, what is love? What is
And
love?
Gavin,
Baby, don't hurt me.
This is one of the special. It's one of those fancy 10-second clips. Thanks. They're great for branding making, not so great for recursion. Maybe Christ the eternal word. There we go. That's
the Father. There is a second power in heaven. It's the Son of Man. And this Elohim, right, is the only one that doesn't coerce you, right, that cooperates with you. This is what we're pointing out when we use the noise Christ, right? And should you discern that? So like Scripture bears witness to the eternal word that Scripture is, again, just trying to bear witness to, right? And so there's like hey, even if you're some Gentile pagan out in the woods, the Son of Man calls to your heart, calls to your conscience, right? Now, on the deception part's like, yeah, because every single one of these Elohim is like vying for your attention as like, I'm the good you should listen to. But part of why scripture is really helpful, but it's not just scripture, it's tradition, it's interacting with other people. It's like, okay.
Only people spoke in 1 minute segments. And my coffee needs refilling. Why, yes, it is the general grind. LARP! We have the ability to LARP and LARP hard. LARP! We have the ability to LARP and LARP hard. That was a McMo one, I think. I believe that was a McMo masterpiece. I think that was his stylistic impression, signature thereof. Okay.
I have been trying for so hard to get that to work in chat, and it still has not, and I'm so disappointed.
What doesn't work in chat?
Were you on Reddit back in the day?
I've never really been on Reddit.
Never really. There was a thing in a lot of Reddit comment sections where you would have one person put one letter, and then the next comment would be a single letter, and you would create a word with that. And I was hoping at some point that we could do LARP hard MFers with 3 different people, and it still has not happened. And I'm very disappointed.
Well, I think we need about 3 times the crowd in the hive mind to achieve that sort of thing. But it's nice that you try. Let's get us. We won't really have to share this tab instead. We don't really need to have anybody else representing the other lobster monkeys until we get into a combat screen. But since you are brave enough to run the owl bear and can move everybody around, I'm going to ask you to share your tab of the owl bear in the thing so they don't get to see the monsters until I turn them on.
Brave or foolish, by the way?
You always find out afterwards. It's a wait and see situation. The wait and see latency, if you will.
All right.
Oh, looky there. Here's your view. Why are you moving the lobster monkey portal around?
Wasn't trying to. Sorry.
Trying to summon people from the hive mind at the link at the top of the chat. Oh no, we're now at least number 6? Number 6 of the fancy YouTube grifting goals of my Christmas Carol at 10 $2 subs. 10 $2 subs gets a Christmas Carol for you. I don't know which one. Apparently, we're gonna have a vote. But meanwhile, why don't you grab the whole party and move them down the road a little bit and see if that worked?
Let's see. 4 little monkeys walking down the road, going for a holiday party in a broken clock tower tavern.
Oh dear, he's a bard.
I'm not a bard, I'm a cat.
What? Tabaxi?
Say again?
You're tabaxi.
A baxi?
A tabaxi.
What's a tabaxi? Is that the cat people?
Yes.
Okay. That's Mrs. Pilotson, everybody.
Oh dear.
For those who haven't.
I know her from your streams. Best peanut gallery in the corner, as far as I'm concerned. So there they were, the beloved lobster monkeys, just strolling into the town of whatever it's called. when all of a sudden, keep strolling. You can grab them all too, I think. Maybe move them as a group.
Shift click, control click. Nope.
Can you draw a grabby thing and grab it?
It's left click's just doing that. Right click is an indicator. Loop
Oh, Slack knows
There we
how.
go. There we go. I can figure it out.
And now can you? No, that didn't work.
S select.
This is why we do it live with people that have never done it before. Drag them one at a time, man. It's not working. Go.
No, I can do it. I can make it work. There we go.
Hey, you did. When all of a sudden, taters.
They back up 2
right,
steps.
ladies and gentlemen. That terrible taters have beset the lobster monkeys, and now Afriel needs backup, preferably on stream. But if not, we'll take representatives of lobster monkeys from the hive mind right after this.
I left brain the shit out of it. I left brain the shit out of it. I left brain the shit out of it.
Look at me for a second.
All right. I left brain the shit out of it.
Well, I think I can set it up for you, because I'm certain that if I do it, there is a mechanism that can do it. If I can manage to state that in a finite and unambiguous manner, then I think it can be done. And I see no reason why we can't develop a logical relation from time to come. Granted, it's defective at the present time.
Oh, behold, ladies and gentlemen, we have another soul that's willing to subject themselves to your observation. Or maybe not. Look what happened. KC. Ah, now you can hear, perhaps. KC, an honor to meet you. Welcome aboard. Wait, maybe he still cannot hear. Sir,
Howdy, embody.
Try making noise.
Hello.
There it is.
Steve, thanks for having me.
Welcome aboard. We are doing a lobster monkey lobster fight. I hope you observed that before clicking on the link. Wait, now you're muted.
I think this is what happens when you say, fuck it, we'll do it live.
That's why we always do it live, to show everybody that they can.
They can do it too.
You guys can do this. It's just people. It's just people clicking around. I was pretty sure it worked for a second, and now this, and now this. Meanwhile. Now let's see. Casey, first of all, not if you can hear me, and then unmute and say something if we're there. We're halfway there. Your mouth moved. The sound didn't come through, but you can hear us.
Yes, I can hear you. I think.
And now we can hear you as well. Welcome. Are you the fine fellow I'm scheduled to speak with that I canceled on just before solstice?
Rescheduled on, I hope, but yeah.
Yes, rescheduled.
Looking forward to it, Griff.
A pleasure to meet you in advance. Are you aware that you've stumbled into a Monster Party monster fight?
I had some inkling, but I have a feeling I'm going to be surprised.
All right, what we're going to need from you for your participation is to choose a monkey that's not Rascal, a lobster monkey here. We have 3 available. One, Beholder the lobster monkey, Goose the lobster monkey, and Denimore's Denny, for whom you'll be making the choices during this game.
Ooh, I love the denim. I'll be Denny.
You'll be Denny. Denny is the taunter tank of the group, and he has the following fabulous abilities. switch back to the Monster Party branding, and there it is. Yes, the taunt attack or denim damage. You see, you have 3 uses of a super ability during the course of the game, unless they get magically recharged somehow. And as such, when those choices are used, when you choose to use your super ability, you choose between these 2 options. The taunt attack, which for the number of successes your attack does, make sure that none of those guys hurt your little lobster monkey friends and all try to hurt you instead. Or one version is the single target damage version, the denim damage, in which all of your action dice, instead of taunting your foes, do a massive amount of damage to a single target. We need 2 more volunteers. We have 2 on screen. We will take a text-based one from the hive mind if we have to, but let's give it another chance and swing back over to no, not that. That's your thing with Ron. The clip stream, where we have needed to be clipped from Clara. And share this tab instead? No, you are. No app is sharing. There you go. There you go. From Clara, the sociologist studying our group. Oh, yeah, this is great.
Foreign minister talking about extracting Donald Trump's semen from Stormy Daniels' vagina. We are living in clown world. Foreign minister talking about extracting. Nick, why shouldn't I believe in polygamy? Polygamy is true.
Well, polygamy.
Nick, why should I?
Paul, no. Paul, no.
Remember, Embody, there is no agency. We want what's best.
Yeah, here we go. We got one from executive producer Upcycle Club.
Tolkien seems to be saying throughout The Lord of the Rings that addictive technology cannot be used for good. Industrial man can only be redeemed when the devices of power are thrown into the fire.
I hate to interrupt branding, but Rascal makes a terribly valuable point. There's only 2 minutes left on our top chat, super chat goal of me singing Christmas carols to the hive mind. We've come so close. 7 out of 10. Only 3 more $2. 3 more $2, and you'll get these songs. It's not that I'll give them to you anyway. I certainly, if we don't meet the goal, there's no way I would sing a Christmas carol anyway. That'd be ridiculous. What kind of person would do that?
But here's another way of using speech. You try to say what you think as clearly as you can, period. And then you let whatever happen, happen. And the faith there, here's the faith idea there, is that whatever happens, if you tell the truth, is the best thing that could have possibly happened. It's a presumption. You have to make presumptions to move forward in life. And so you think, well, if being is good, then a truthful relationship with it is the proper relationship. And you might say, well, how do you know that the outcome is going to be good? It's like, you never know if the outcome is going to be good. That's the problem. You never know. So you have to assume. And so there is a deep idea. I think it's a core religious idea. It's certainly extraordinarily well developed in Christianity, that your fundamental moral obligation is to tell the truth. Period.
Oh, we're in the final minute. The final minute. Jingle bells with $10. That's it. Whoa. You guys are messing me up. You're like that. Oh, and I gotta sing seriously. Well, we got 44 seconds and one. Oh no, we've done it. We've done it. That is the 10th official donation. Goal is achieved. Although, thank you, Joe Cross, for being the 10th donation with your Batman spells. Oh dear. Now I must sing. Now it'd be a great time for you two to grab a break before we get back to our Monster Party Monster Fight coming up shortly. Shortly. By the power of the dollar, Jingle Bells wins. Jingle Bells wins, and now I deliver on the goal. What are the lyrics to Jingle Bells? I got to do it seriously for $2. Plus, we need all of the lyrics. Agency deck, card of the show, jumping out at us. The deuce of clubs.
I believe there is the option of cybernetic enhancement, isn't there?
What? Looking it up? No. I got to remember it or die. I can't. You guys can type it in the private chat very quickly while we prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally during this brandings.
I think I'm grateful that it turned out the way it did, but it was that crisis moment where it's like, and I understand it and I feel it because I know a lot of people had that moment in their life where they're like, okay, well, this makes no sense, chuck it, and one of the reasons why I talk is because I know that feeling and I sympathize with it. Like I get it, I understand that sense when you're like 20 years old, you're going to university, and you remember all the things people told you, and you're like, okay, this guy dies on a cross because of something my ancestors did, and now if I believe that, I go to heaven. Sorry. Oh, man. Like, sorry. That's meaningless. It's completely meaningless.
Oh, sweet baby. Here it is. All right. Wish me luck, fellas. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I'm so glad we're at the age where attention spans mean songs are only one verse long now. All right, it was a little fun to sing a sleighing song tonight. A little bit. Blue Church card of the show, the Queen of Spades. You too, Joy. It's always fun to be in a room where there's joy. Now, let us therefore then get to this monster fight. We have both Denimore Denny and Howdy Rascal represented. It looks like we're gonna have to take the chatting from the hive mind representatives for Beholder, master of the Beholder bubble, and Lobster Monkey Goose, the healer of the adventuring group, who therefore then within the hive mind volunteers to type the decisions between let's see, what are the decisions Beholder has to make. Let us check the card here. We have a card. Behold, the card says that the pirate Beholder has the special abilities of shared wisdom, the VNA bubble bonus for all the lobster monkeys inside the VNA bubble, or Bale Insight, reduce one or more enemies' defense by half. The enemies have defenses, and they can be reduced by the power of Beholder. Lobster Monkey Goose, on the other hand, can heal all of the lobster monkeys, or one single lobster monkey with all of the action dice. Boy, howdy, does that sound exciting. Who out there in the audience would be brave enough, therefore, then, to be Beholder or Lobster Monkey Goose? Say the name or use the emoji of the lobster monkey you're willing to represent through the hive mind, and then we can continue. Well, I don't even have it loaded in this one. How dare I? This.
Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all.
All right. We have no brave volunteers from the hive mind as well.
I believe that Rascal is volunteering to play as Goose.
Really? Is that true? Will you represent Goose? You'll be Beholder. Very well. Rascal will represent Beholder. That leaves only Lobster Monkey Goose. You guys don't need heals, right? Against these little taters. Let's see there. Therefore, then let's look.
What if we have your behind-the-scenes co-pilot? Not me, but the other one.
Mm-hmm. Let us not stir up that hornet's nest.
All right. I figured I would suggest or ask.
There's a peanut gallery that's unaccounted for who could clearly be the heart of the Lobster Monkey group. You want to name names?
Mrs. Co-Pilotson, would you be up for playing as a healer?
No, I'm good, but thank you though.
Okay.
No
such luck.
You'll get smacked down as well. Let us all mourn this.
Is everything all right in here?
Yes, Nanny. Through additional branding.
Although this world will devastate you, and rejoice although this world will penetrate you, and rejoice although you will not survive. Rejoice you'll never make it out alive.
Excellent rehearsal, gentlemen.
And rejoice your hair, it smells like burning hair. Oh, rejoice, your nails all got chewed off. Oh, rejoice, and holy fuck, you're bleeding there. Oh, rejoice, you burn your whole beard off. Rejoice, despite the fact this world will hurt you. And rejoice despite the fact this world will kill you. And rejoice despite the fact this world will tear you to shreds. Rejoice because you're trying your best.
Hey, I love that one. That's gorgeous. Thank you, brother. Wait, who's that brother?
Andrew Jack.
Oh dear, we might have a Christmas miracle in the hive mind. It might be that we have We have a heart of the show after all. I'm very excited. See, I'd like to thank all of the Shadow Cabal of executive producers for producing the show, despite the fact that every now and then I feel the need to have a monster party. Monster party. Oh, how many? Which one is this? The one I bring up, memes? Are you
know I
ready yet?
should be wary. Still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose.
It's showtime!
Shows up with his own intro
Oh,
music. Like
all
a
right,
boss.
all right. I heard there was a monster party, and what was that spell again? Fireball. How we all doing? I need to recombobulate myself. I'm somewhere in Cheyenne right now. I'm getting hold of my bearings. Don't mind the orangish chair that's destroying any type of chroma key we could have going on.
It looks lovely. It looks lovely.
I feel like a South Park character. It's just kind of cut out around the lines.
Are you comfortable representing a healer and being the lobster monkey?
Oh, I love playing my like dwarf priest or any type of healer. Wait, are we owl bears?
We are in an owl bear. If you wanna click into that and move yourself around, that is an option.
Wait, we are inside an owl bear? I thought we were going towards a town.
Well,
is it like a Snorlax-sized owl bear? Because that might make more sense.
It's a website called Owl Bear Rodeo that allows all the visuals and gaming.
Oh, it's the technology and the jackbox and the things for monster fights.
Yes, it is.
Never used it.
It's fascinating, fabulous. We use it all the time. As you can see, you'll be facing off with a handful of taters, as we call them. And let's get the fight started. I've decided by fiat that Beholder gets to go first, since her abilities modify everybody else's damage and whatnot. Rakau.
They're full of themselves anyway.
Rakau is playing from the hive mind.
According to Mr. X. Sorry. I will
As Beholder. So, Rakau, would you like to use a regular attack or one of your two special moves? What are they called again? Quick, it's way up in this branding. And this one, your shared wisdom to create a V&A bubble bonus for the lobster monkeys or Bale Insight to reduce one of the enemy's things behaved. You'd like to make the bubble. Excellent choice. That will summon this bubble thusly. Now, you see, the way the game works is when somebody summons a bubble, they activate their dice here. Wait a minute. That's
sorry. I misclicked. There we go.
That'll be Flash.
What have you done?
I was trying to find the bubble.
No, I'll get the bubble. Don't you worry about that, pal. But the action dice determine the effect of the bubble. For each success, we get a +1 to everybody in the bubble, as well as we have the rare opportunity for hive mind engagement. Members of the channel can type :behold : to give an additional bonus to everyone inside the bubble. And those of you not in the not as channel members can use the. Oh no, I forgot the emoji you're supposed.
Don't forget the underscore.
What? No, that comes out when we.
: behold : right?
You have to type it
that
like
sounds
that.
like a promo code to OnlyFans.
Oh nope, that's not quite.
I thought you typed it without the underscore, and StreamYard just made it look like that.
No.
Anyway, there's a bubbling happening. For the love of, where are my bubbles? Open the prop, man. No effect. Why are you doing that? Default. Show me the bubbles. There's the
Live
bubble.
internet, folks.
Aha! There's the virtually not alone bubble. There it is. And look, we have Corey making one, adding to the dimension, the bonus inside for every of these die that aren't showing because they're on my screen, not F's. Every die over 10 in this roll will grant a +1 to everybody inside the bubble. A 12, a nat 1, and an 8. That makes a +1. Plus Corey's +1 is a +2 to every roll for everyone inside the bubble, thanks to Beholders. Special move. Now we'll move from right to left in the party. Afriel, representing Howdy Rascal. What would you like to do in your turn, sir?
I think a fireball would be appropriate.
A fireball. Well. In order to cast fireball, we'll need you, since you're the one, since you're also an owlbear, to whip out 3 red die.
3 red die.
We'll owlbear for you, Casey, and memes. Don't. Yes, but since
I got a dice roller. It took me
yeah?
a second to think about it. No, I still got it on my phone from the past time.
I'm assuming you mean D4s.
You're assuming terribly incorrect. We only use 20s around here.
Well, then I will have to redo that. How do I?
And this is where the hive mind can put in :flame : to give you a plus bonus to damage, or the fire emoji for non-channel members. All right, give me that die roll again. I missed it.
Reroll.
Let's see. All three are over 10. That's 5 additional damage for each of your social flames. And in the hive mind, we have Corey and Rascal adding a +1 to the size of your damage. Let's push 2 over there and apply that damage. What do we get? 3 successes is 30 damage. And an additional flame from Joe Cross. That is some cooked taters, my friend. That cooks this one. And this one. And this one. And this. Oh, you caught the boss tater in the damage. Thanks to the magnifications of our good friends in the hive mind, bringing him down to 20 hit points of damage remaining before the boss tater has also been cooked. And that brings us to Casey's turn, representing the that tater got cooked.
There's 2 more taters that need to be cooked.
They were, but their fireball was all over the top.
Very crispy taters.
The fireball has a habit of doing that.
All right, Casey, it's your turn as Denimor's Denny. Would you like to make a regular attack or use one of your 3 super moves for the entire session? Speaking of which, I have to take some... Just pardon me for a second, Bubble. Beholder has used a power super move. Let's take one of... Hey, stop it. Let's take one of those away. 2 moves left, 2 power moves left, and one of the Rascal fireballs is done. That's 2 super moves left for Rascal. And you can have the bubble back. All right, Casey, here we are now.
Bubble back. I want my bubble back.
How much movement can I make it to the boss there?
You can move 6 hexagons on your turn, since you're here live and can move yourself.
Yeah. I'll charge the boss.
Charge the boss, and then a regular attack or your special.
How much health does he have? I'm sorry, I can't see that.
He's down to 20 health. F can pan his camera.
Is Denny putting out that kind of damage, or should I do my special? I feel like I get 3 dice on the special, right?
You get 3 dice all of the time, but a regular attack only does 15 damage.
Oh, I gotta go for the kill shot if I can.
Your specials, let's bring them up. Your special choice. Your taunt attack, which would be valuable if there were more taters alive, or all 3 of your action dice damage combines rather than just your single attack damage. So you could theoretically finish off Boss Tater if you burn your special.
I want to go for it for what he did to my family, I presume.
All right, then we'll go into Owlbear Rodeo here where you can't see, and I will select the red die to represent Denimor's Den. You'll be getting 3 of those, but let's see if the hive mind wants to add any bonuses to your roll. Members of the channel can use Denny : to give you an additional die to roll for damage. And members that aren't members of the channel who are just playing from the hive mind can use that's a cat in heat, Gene : emoji to give you a +1 to your damage.
Yeah, let's go, cat.
We got We got additional
Denny's
4
with
dice
multiple monkeys.
worth of damage by the looks of it, thanks to the channel members. Let's see how much damage that makes Denny do. What? And since you're using your special, all of these dice will contribute to your damage. Did we get any bonuses from Genes? We have no Genes bonuses, but here's the dice damage. 70 points of damage, and that is one cooked boss tater. He only had 20 left.
With that
He's
level of
nothing
overkill,
now.
wouldn't you say that the splash damage from that kill kills the other two, or no?
No, the other two are way over here to the side, and we won't be so conveniently
I
finished.
mean, he was literally diced up into julienne fries, so.
Yeah. They had to have been a little scared, right? Like they're at least intimidated.
Well, in a more complex version of the game, there would be a morale check, and the taters would flee. But instead, we have Memes, the healer, with really only a regular attack to deal. But you do get your 3 action dice for that, and let's roll those now.
Okay, so I'm a healer. What am I rolling? D20s?
Yes, we need 3 D20s, and for every success, which is a 10 or higher in this system, you'll be doing.
Hold on,
5.
I gotta roll 3 times. They updated the app.
I've got
I had to
you.
re-download
I've got
it.
you.
All right,
I've
so
got you.
No,
15
he's doing dice at home,
Okay.
mate.
15,
dice
6, and 10. 15, 6, and 10.
All right, if we get any gooses, we can get that 6 up over 10. Otherwise, we're at 2 successes right now and 10 points of damage, which will kill one of the taters. Which would you like to have aim your
Whoever's the. How do I attack? Do I have like a wand, a staff? Am I
It's a
shooting
sling.
projectiles? Do I bonk it on the head?
Goose wields a sling.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
All right.
We'll sling the far guy. He might run away.
All right, that's
I got range on that.
successes for 15 points of damage to the tater at the bottom, killing him as he's only got 10. That's all the hero's turns left, leaving. Well, that was 12 damage with the bubble, but still, it's a cooked tater, and the sole tater remains, rushing in to do damage to the healer who finished off his tree-born friend. And now Goose is going to have to make this saving throw. He needs 1 success of his action die. 10
Right.
here. 17 will do it. No damage.
No,
The tater.
I got a 4. Wait, are we talking for me or somebody's playing them? Sorry.
I rolled 3 defense dice for you just to speed through along. The attack dice and healing dice we'll get from the rolls in hand.
I have no idea what we're doing, but it's all good.
It is. And now, back to F. The last tater has made his move. Oh no, it's Rascal's turn.
It's Rascal's turn.
A melee bubbler is doing a regular attack with her +2. And F, why don't you roll the dice for Rascal? That's 3 action die. You can make them blue if you're fancy.
How do I make them blue?
Yeah, click the one at the top there, and then pick the blue one. Yes.
That's...
Yeah. And now, if you'd be so kind as to roll 3 for Beholder. Oh,
oof.
That looks like an oof. We're gonna need that. The 7 was the highest. With the +2 is at a 9. We're gonna need a colon.
Wait, they weren't blue. They weren't the blue dice.
Oh, they weren't. All right, then. Those are the green ones. So
there we go.
No, those are green.
Those are green. Oh, well, then that's a good thing we didn't get the right ones then. Or is it those are purple? Those are blue?
We do. This wasn't rehearsed at all, believe it or not. Those are the blue dice.
It only matters if it works.
But there's a 9 with the +2 is a successful hit, and that's 10 points of damage from Beholder to the 5. 10. No,
it was 9. Or you're talking about the damage?
All right, that's a cooked tater. We just move
on to the next turn. Wonk.
We can move on to the next combat right after one more additional. Not one, 3 more, 4. You know, I play brandings. It happens. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solstice Monster Party Monster Fight, where our good friends Beams of Destruction, Afriel and Casey, are bravely representing the Lobsta Monkeys as we journey into our next combat session. F, why don't you drag them deep into town until the monsters appear?
And we're walking.
Hey,
And
we
we're
might get a
walking.
beverage beforehand. Oh wait, this town's been sacked, hasn't it?
I mean, if it's been sacked, then that means that everything's free, right?
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Everything's in the sex. Wait.
I thought that was Santa.
Click this. Oh, I'm not clicking a bunch of bad guys. Sure not. Sure that wouldn't happen. Oh no! Oh no! It looks as though Dream Eaters have infested the town. And come out to approach you and give you misinformation. Zoom out a bit, F. Just a tad. Ah, there they are.
Oh,
There
dear.
they are. The lowly Dream Eaters, whose weak attacks do only 5 damage, but put you into a slumber, forfeiting your turn for the round if they make contact. And we're excited. We're excited. Rascal, you'll be going first again. Will you be? I believe that if everyone sees what a few people become. Oh, you want? That's a special.
Raquel just cast branding, I believe.
That is a branding spell. I don't have that one loaded though.
I feel like that summons a special character.
So, since it's not loaded, Rascal, no. Here, have a Kool-Aid man. The fourth wall is a lie. Oh yeah. Beyond the fourth wall, there's a lot of opportunity. Oh yeah. 1. Breaking the fourth wall. Oh yeah. 2.
With a flotilla. A fleet of yachts that
with the fourth wall crumbling.
Oh yeah.
3.
Quality merchant.
4. Take out.
I believe that if everyone sees what just a few people become when they wholly embrace their gifts, others will awaken.
All right, Rakau's asking for a regular attack, but Beholder is a melee attacker with a mace, and so can, at best, move into the middle of the foray here. And since you're playing from chat, that's what we're going to make you do. And now...
She cast a branding, and you're making her go into the middle of it where she's the most vulnerable. That's very rude.
Well, you all get to go before
Where's
the
the
Dream
attack?
Eaters.
No, that was just movement. He needs to smash something with a mace.
Yes, but
mace.
unless she runs into the building beyond her movement, so nobody's in range for the
I
melee
mean, she could
attack.
hit the building.
She's there. She's there,
You're
Memes.
bludgeoning damage, I'm just saying.
She wants to be somewhere else. She can come on the stream like you brave folks. Afriel, what will Howdy Rascal do?
Well, I don't know if there are Dream Eaters here, then it might be that the townsfolk are just asleep and not all dead, so we should probably not destroy all the buildings.
We could.
I'd rather not, though. What are my regular attack, or what is my regular attack?
You can move 6 or use a ranged regular attack for 5 damage.
Do I have to have line of sight in order to do my regular attack?
Normally, no, but this is a streamed game, so no. Or normally,
I'll try and at least reduce the danger to Beholder by attacking the Dream Eater that's closest to us.
All right, the closest Dream Eater with that'll be a 3-die attack from you.
All right.
Typically yellow. I think we use the iron die for him, but whatever. You choose the color.
Iron sounds good to me.
He
12,
says
a 5, and a 9.
That is one success doing 5 points of damage to this particular Dream Eater right
Do I
here.
get any chat bonuses?
No, those are for special attacks. We can't make people type that much. They'll
Unfortunate.
quit. Let me just do. Which one is it? You can't do it that way. You don't know which one it is. There it is. There it is. 10 hit points now. That one. That brings us to you. You, Casey, playing as Lobster Monkey Danny. What will you do?
I feel horrible. Memes got attacked last time. What's the range on my taunt? Like, do I have to be next to the monsters for that?
If they're I'd say within 4 squares of you, your special ability will taunt them, or 4 hexagons worth of you. So probably not this round.
4 hexagons. I'll just run out in front of Beholder then.
All right, you can move yes.
Yeah.
There.
Yes. Throw potatoes at him.
All right. And since you're also a melee attack that leaves no regular attacks for you, memes, our representative for the heart of the party, Lobster Monkey Goose, what can we expect from you this round?
Anybody hurt?
No one has been wounded yet.
Oh.
You have a regular range
I can
attack.
just whip a couple of rocks at the dude that was already fired at.
All right. Would you like to move any? We can move you. We can move you as well.
Well, I'm good. I got a meat shield.
All right, staying in the back.
Thanks for that.
You got 8, 15, and 7.
8, 15, and 7 is one success, doing 5 additional points of damage to the Dream Eater in question. Which brings us to their foul, discernible turns as they approach the party, all dramatically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man.
There were a lot more than I saw before. Casey's head was in the way.
Fog of War is a real threat. 3, 4, 5, and an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an attack. That means 3 of them will be taking a swing at Denim Wars Denny this round. Would you like Denny to roll for you, or would you like F or me to roll for you, Casey?
I'll have F roll for me.
All right, F. 3 red dice, please. Every success, you need a 10 or higher to make your savings throw against the Dream Eater attack. A 12, an 18, and a nat 20. All the Dream Eaters fail to hit Denimor's Denny, and the rest are out of range of combat, which brings us around to Lobster Monkey Beholder, as played by Rascal. Rascal, we need to know whether you want to do a regular attack or use one of your special abilities. Right after, we got a short one.
We're on to the jam.
All right, what does Rascal have for us in the chat? There it is. A regular attack. We'll do that on the nearest one. The nearest one, since you're playing from the crowd. That's it. That's 5 more damage will do it. That's 3 die for you. F, if you don't mind, 3 blue die. One of which needs to be 10 or higher to finish this Dream Eater. A 14, a 13, and a 16. That makes for 30 points of damage from Beholder to the Dream Eater. No, wait, 15 points of damage. Nonetheless, that is it's dead now. It's dead
One
now.
less Dream Eater.
Therefore, then, it brings us to your turn, Afriel, playing as Howdy Monkey Rascal. Wow. Howdy Rascal the Lobster Monkey. What a night.
Do I have the range to fireball in this area, or can I step forward far enough to be able to do so?
Yeah, you can move 6, and your fireball can be 6 away from you, centered
Perfect.
6 away from you.
Perfect. Then we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And where would you like to place your fireball? Now, remember, everybody, this is when the hive mind can chip in with a howdy emoji. If you're a channel member, or a flame emoji if you're not a channel member, to add bonus damage and efficacy to the Howdy Rascal fireball. Where were you placing it, sir?
Right about here. Just enough to catch all 5 of these, but miss Denny.
Well, that will depend on if it gets boosted in size. Your default size is only that
dear.
big. Only that big. We
Don't
do
boast
have
it-
one
don't boast it too
howdy.
much, guys.
We do have 2 howdy. Oh, and the flame. We have a howdy and 2 flames. That makes the howdy makes it 1 hex bigger. Whoop. There. And the flames add 2 damage. Let's see how many successes you get from your action die roll. We'll need 3 from you, sir. 10s or higher.
Right. Which I'm green. Which color?
Iron.
Iron.
Steel.
Iron.
Social. The closest to social you can find.
Ah, that's right.
Ah, look at that. 3 success and a nat 20 for double of damage. That's 40 points of damage in everybody in the flame. Did it get another boost? Are you making it bigger?
I would never.
You would never. All right, who's in range of that?
Christmas miracle.
This one, and this one. Oh, unfortunately, these 3 remain, and it's now Denimor's Denny as represented by KC. Oh, wait, we have to remove your super ability. I got to keep track of these things. You have 1 less. Oh, only 1 left? We better not get to the boss. Denny. Denimor's Denny, as played by KC.
Fireballs are for ads anyway.
We have from you a decision to make. Will you use your regular attack and do up to 15 points of damage, or will you use one of your 2 remaining special abilities against the Dream Eaters?
You got me scared about a boss now. I'll just use one of my regular attacks against the one that's closest to me there.
All right, let's see. That means we roll 3 die for you. F, will you do?
Of course.
Gracias.
And this is your... I'm sorry, I it would help to know which colors. Blue?
Denimor's Denny gets the red dice.
It's the red dice.
Whatever
He
rolls
is the
high.
survivalist.
Right. Oh, it looks like a 17, a 15, and a something else.
Something else, yes, something else. It's definitely not a nat 1. It's a 9.
That's 2 successes for 10 points of damage against the Dream Eater in question. This one, right? Click. Where does... Oh. Just give it a second. Now it has 5. That brings us to you, Lobsta, Monkee, Goose. Healer of the group. Still, nobody's taking any damage.
I totally forgot where Utah was. I forgot Colorado was. Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the Weather Channel map. I was looking.
But wait.
What extra abilities do I have?
Let's review the cards. We have the ability to heal the entire group with the group heal, or the healing heart, and use all of your action die to heal 1.
Okay, so those are all useless. So I'm just going to use my 3 actions to
regular attack. Would you like to damage the one at the bottom or the top? That one, or
who's almost dead?
That one near the fountain that's been hurt by Denimor's Denny.
Okay, how much damage do I do?
It's 5 for every success on your 3 action dice.
So it's 2, 12, and a 14.
That's 2 successes out of 3, doing 10 points of damage, putting this Dream Eater down under, which brings us back then to the Dream Eater's turn, who come in to attack, untaunted. 1 takes a swing at Beholder, and 1 at Denimor's Denny. Let me roll for the Beholder defense here. Let's see.
I'm just looking at these character models. They're hilarious.
2 of them were designed by 2, 3.
Like a lobster shrimp.
And the 15. That's a successful defense by Beholder from the Dream Eater at the top. Denny is going to need to make a similar defense. Could you roll, please, F, for Denimor's Denny's defense against the Dream Eater? That's a 5, a 6, and a not good enough. Denimor's Denny has been struck by a Dream Eater for a whole 5. 5 points of damage. But the tank is now what we call sleepy time sleepy. Not dead. We use the charmed one here. Sleepy time sleepy, and won't get to act in this next fight round. Which brings us back to Beholder. It's your turn. A regular attack or a special move. Regular attack against the bottom one. Let's get those die rolling there. Wait, no, I roll for her. Hold on. I'll do. Regular attack, 3 action die. Up to 3 action die. Up to 3 successes. 19 and 13 and an 8. Yeah, we're taking these ones, F.
Yep.
19 and 13 and an 8 is 2 successive. 2 successes, bringing this Dream Eater down to mere 5 points. 5 points. And bringing us to Rascal's turn. Afriel, with 1 super move left.
I'm not using it on this just yet. Oh, how much damage can my regular attack do?
Your regular attack is arranged for 5 per success.
5 per success. Let's just knock out the one that's low health. Take care of that.
All right, let's see those die rolls, please. $15 and $14 and what? I missed that
Wrong
third
color.
11.
11.
3 successes, 15 points of damage, all spent on the bottom one, which leaves us with Sleepy Time Denimor's Denny, who can roll to wake up. Roll to wake up. Let's see. We're going to need a 15 on one of his action die, F.
15, my goodness.
I'm tired. I could just use them.
Success. 1 success. Denny's been awakened, resisting the Dream Eater's slumber this round. That brings us to Memes and Goose, with the potential for damaging, or you could use one of your super abilities, because poor Denimor's Denny has taken 5 points of damage.
I think I'm just going to continue to hurl rocks at the Dream Eater there.
All right.
He seems fine.
5 damage per success.
All right. 11, nat 20, and critical fail.
The critical fail is not a success. The nat 20 does double damage for 10, and 5 from another success.
Look at that!
Is enough for that.
Hey, the tank is sleeping on the job. Got to get up some slack and save that manas.
Like a Goliath, the Dream Eater has fallen to Goose's slingshot, courtesy of the Memes of Destruction. Now, after this branding, Avria will take us to the boss fight of the show. I can't believe we made it. Thanks, everybody.
Sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Welcome, everybody. We're drawing to a close of the Solstice Monster Party fight as the lovely Lobsta monkeys hear a grumbling from the field to the east. From a field to the east. More.
Oh no, I played Diablo 2.
Oh, if it's not Gluttony out in the villagers' fields, eating all of their
like
crops.
Godzilla?
It's even worse. It's Gluttony. Ladies and gentlemen, Gluttony. Every little step is his regular move. It does an earth-shaking step, doing 5 damage for every 10 feet of size, with a 12 or higher to save. And he's power move more, which makes him grow 1 foot in size for every 5 points of damage done to him. That's right, even the damage you do, he wants more. The lobster monkeys now face off against one of their famous foes. Their famous foes in the fields of Bravelog on this solstice monster party. All right, crew, you're pretty far away from the monster himself, still out of range of even your ranged attacks. Let's move as a group until we get into combat range, eh?
Sounds like a
So,
plan.
so can we go into like a utility store, just grab like a whole shit ton of oil and like burn this SOB?
No, it's a
Okay.
live stream game with a very limited rule set.
I was gonna say you could just give us like a tank of gas, or the chat. The chat.
Does
Summoning
the special
stuff and
attack Bane work on him? Bane is the baleful gaze, right, Beholder? Where you reduce his defense by half. That would make a 5 or higher on your attack rolls do damage to Gluttony. And yes, Beholder, that is a valid use of your special ability. Is the baleful gaze how you would like to start out this combat round, as you are the one that starts it? What's that you say? You're on a 5-second delay because you're out in the hive mind. Well, I've clearly stalled for 5 seconds now. Yes, the baleful gaze will be used by Beholder. That's one of the special abilities, ladies and gentlemen. And as a special ability, you in the hive mind can contribute to its efficacy. Let's mark down that special move right now so we don't forget. By using the :behold : emoji if you're a channel member, or I don't remember what the other one was. Just
the stuff and the things.
The stuff and the things. All right. 1, we have Joe Cross adding a die of efficacy to the baleful gaze. What? All right. And the bubble.
There's more stuff. There's things.
There's 2. We have 2. Okay, so
colons and subscripts and.
Please roll 5 die for the baleful gaze.
And which color is Beholder?
Beholder is the blues. The light blues.
5.
That's
4,
1,
11, 10,
2,
4, 6.
2 successes. So other than the half, we get up 2 additional defense. A 3 or higher will now do damage to Gluttony, thanks to the power of Beholder's baleful gaze. It brings us to Afriel, the lobster monkey Rascal. Here in this lobster monkey lobster fight, with 1 special move remaining, what will you do? A regular attack or your special move?
What is my other special move besides Fireball?
The other special move besides Fireball is what we call the social sharing move, where your action dice will be distributed to the remaining lobster monkeys to boost their damage and or effects.
I think that we'll go with that one then.
A social sharing die. You get no die roll, but you do get to distribute your die roll plus any achieved by the hive mind with a : howdy : to the other members of your party. To whom would you like to distribute your action die?
Well, I think Denny's the one who hits the hardest, right?
That is correct.
All right, then I'll give all 3 to him.
All right, 3 from you, plus 2, plus 3. 3 from Casey, Rascal, and Joe Cross, although I think yours is sus, Casey. But it's Christmas. Look at that. No, you don't get to roll.
Well, I'm getting them out so that when he rolls, it'll be
All
ready
right,
to go.
fair enough. You've been boosted, 5 action dice, Denim Wars Denny, and it's your go.
I think I'll run in and use my denim damage on him. Can I get within 6? I might be too far away.
2, 3. Yes, look, you happen to be close enough. Close enough to use your power move, denim damage. Now, for those of you in the hive mind, if you use a : gene : and the denim pants emoji, that'll add to his damage. If you use the colon Denny colon emoji, he'll get even more attack dice for this Denimor's attack. Let's give that a moment.
Oh, we vote via emojis. Now it makes. It all
James
makes
is all like, why is he saying colon so much? All right.
You know, I thought it was a promo to somebody's personal account for stuff or things or money.
All right, so we have a 3 more dice F, and the roll gets a +1. Tony starts with 200 of the hit points. How many is this power attack by Denimor's Denny going to take away? 67. 67 plus 1, thanks to that pair of jeans. So 68 points coming off of Gluttony. Hey, hold on. No, cat. No. Stop it. I have to do math. I have to do math right now.
200 minus 67 is 123. Or, no, not 120. 33, excuse me.
133. But 67 points of damage means that Gluttony has taken damage. And as we all know, when Gluttony takes damage, he grows in size, 1 foot in size. For every 5 points of damage done, that's 13 feet of size. More.
Oh dear.
And he takes his big step. He takes his big step. Sorry, memes. He's going now. He's been damaged. And the big step does what was it? 5 points of damage for every 10 feet in size with a +12 save. So he's currently 25 feet large. That will do 25 points of damage to any of the lobster monkeys.
The baleful application.
Oh, son of a... That's right. No, he got damage for all of them.
Okay.
So we're still good.
Okay.
All right, let's roll some saving throws. Memes, you want to roll your own? We'll need...
All right, so can I do the healing thing? Oh, what am I doing?
Well, you're rolling a savings throw against the monster's damage where he takes a step.
The
entire world and damaging everybody.
All right. 18, 18, 10.
That means you take no damage from his gluttonous step. F, you have rolls to make. I'll roll for Rascal.
4, an 8, and an 11 for me.
That's an 11 is a success for you. You've made it as well. Rascal has made it. Does Denimor's Denny avoid the damage? Roll 3 for him, please, F.
$15, 15, 8.
Yes. All damage was avoided. Man, I need to make that different. Okay. That brings us now to memes. Now to memes. We have...
All right, can I heal our meat shield? I mean, our wonderful tank.
Boy, howdy,
He's only taking 5 damage. He's
fine.
fine.
Wait, that's right. We avoided most of the damage.
All right, from now on, everybody's taking the damage. Just so me, just
no.
A little suspense to the fate.
That rock thing tried to hurt me. I'm hitting it with rocks.
All right, let's see how the slinging goes.
7, 16, 10.
That's 2 successes for 10 points of damage coming off of Gluttony, bringing him down to 123.
Wait, doesn't the baleful gaze they make it like a 3 to hit or something?
That is all 3 successes. You're correct. Thank you for my case. See,
I'm a pro munchkiner.
Gotta keep the DM in line.
Yeah, especially on stream. A
little too much eggnog, huh?
That brings us back to you, Rascal, as played by Afriel.
Well, they seem to still have an action somehow. I think I'll give all my action dice to Denim Denny again.
That's right. Thanks for keeping track on the DM. You don't. A regular attack from you. Let's see those 3 dice.
Rat spit.
You only need a 3 or higher, thanks to the baleful gaze.
15, 2, and 18.
Two of those damages. That's 20 since Rascal is the damager guy, bringing it down to 98 for Gluttony. That's a lot. That's 50 damage for that next step, though. Dan the Wars, Denny, do you have any moves left? You have one, according to my, what could be poor tracking. What would you like to do? Would you like to do a regular attack or another special move? Casey, say special move or something.
He's muted.
I'm sorry, I forgot my my pseudonym here. Yeah, I'll do my special move again.
Please, thank you. All right, that's how many dice for you? That's 3 dice for you. Plus, depending if we get any Danny colons, we can add some more. There's Brad, though, F.
Brad, we're professionals here. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
require more shinies.
741.
Wow.
Tony is just mesmerizing.
Good thing for the baleful gaze, making 2 of those hit. 2 of those hit for 20 damage. No, that was they all do. What was the total? 7, 4, and 1.
7,
12.
4, and 1. 12.
A mere 12 points of damage to poor Gluttony. Hey, quit it. And Rakau is right. He was way more badass in previous versions where there was no saving throw to his step. But meanwhile, memes, let's get another rock out of you.
That's what it's all about. All right. For those rocks, we got 15, 12, 19.
That's 15 more points of damage to Gluttony, making him even bigger. Bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Bringing him down to 71. 71 points. It's almost over. We're almost through. But by his power move, he grows another 30 feet tall and takes a step. This step now does reducible damage. Roll the reduced damage, everybody. I need a success on your action dice. F, you got the other 2.
24, 13.
And a nat 20.
Oh, wait, wrong one. Yeah, wrong one. Do pardon.
Those are 12-sided dice.
I realized that.
Those success. Memes, do we have a success from
5
you?
and 9. I'm dead, aren't I?
No, I hope not. Hey, an 18 for thank you for rolling for Beholder.
Mm-hmm.
You take, let's see, 130 for 5 is 26? No. 130 divided by 2 is 65. So 65 points. Oh! Yes, Rakau, you do have another special. Which make a bubble so Goose doesn't die real fast.
Not our heart.
I'm squashed.
No, Goose.
So we'll take that bubble from Beholder and do half damage. Do half damage to Goose, bringing Goose down 30 points. And everybody else down. Oh, wait. Never mind. Goose is dead. I don't know how to.
Oh, that's okay.
Goose is dead.
I have food anyway, so. I was looking, I'm like, do I have 60 HP or 80 HP? It shouldn't matter.
It was 60. All right, guys, finish him off. Memes can go eat. Rakau, would you like to bubble the remainder or just do damage at this point? We've lost memes, but nobody else is taking. It's just so horrible. Just yes. Give me Rakau's damage rolls.
Rakau is blue, correct?
Yes. We need to finish this off. And, oh, look at that. 3
Huzzah.
successes for 15 more points of damage. No, yeah, that's 15. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, dear. Yes, thank you, Kat. 40 with math minus 15. Do the math for me. Yes, it does the math for me. Yes, it doesn't.
That's what I use Wolfram Alpha for.
They need to install that as an owl bear mod. All right, Af, your turn. Just give me some more damage.
I want to cast Magic Missile.
Can you though? Can you though? Yes. For every magic missile in the chat, we'll give Gluttony 5 points of damage, because that's what it's like.
The list? Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile. Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here. I'm attacking the darkness.
Did we get 12? We need 12 to finish him. No, we got 3. We got 3. 15 and plus, and then 1-5 was yours. All right, give us your regular action point dice.
Oh, we're
15.
about to wipe, aren't we?
It's going to be a wipe, I think. No, we got 1 from that. 1 from that. So there's 25 points of damage going to Gluttony, bringing him down to ended stats minus 20. 31. All right, Casey. Let's see what we can do with you.
Yeah, I guess I just have to do a regular attack, right?
You
do whatever you can, or we're all going to die.
Yes, I would like to do whatever I can.
Well, all you need is a 3 or higher, thanks to the Baleful Gaze.
Ooh,
let's have Af roll your 3 action die. That's 1.
2 20s.
Whoa, 2 of those do double damage.
Oh.
Double damage for let's see, he would do 10 normally. It would be 30. That's 50 points of damage to Gluttony. And he's only got 31 left. Oh, no. Oh, yes, Gluttony. You've been defeated by the Lobsta Monkee. Just in time for CPR on poor Lobsta Monkee Goose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that means we've successfully done the Solstice Monster Party. Thanks, guys, for making it such a great success. Hopefully, it'll be another 6 months before we do anything like this again.
That was.
I love the concept. I got a friend. They do like a whose line is it anyway thing where they're insulting each other, and whoever laughs first, they lose HP and stuff, and people can donate to do special attack. I love stuff like that.
Half of the problem with this is my ability to manage it because of the pressure.
Oh, you're trying to run the stream, run the game, and do maths.
It's a lot, but I believe it's worthwhile for us to get together and play these little games, especially on special nights such as this. Thank you for a portion of your Christmas Eve, gentlemen. That's a valuable gift for everybody. And yes, Lenny, we did the Monster Mash. Merry Christmas, all.
Goose got smashed like a good potato.
Now, in case you still have chimneys, but with care, or good night, everybody.